On July 29, 2022, the town of Kribi in the South region woke up to a new dawn. Public Works Minister Emmanuel Nganu Njumesi inaugurated the Kribi Lolabe motorway as the first ever infrastructure of this magnitude in Cameroon's road network. The 38.5-kilometer long Kribi Lolabe motorway begins at the village of Mboro. The road has the following characteristics: a carriageway of 26 meters with 2 lanes of 3.75 meters wide each and 2 emergency lanes of 3 meters each on either sides of the motorway. A traffic median of 2 meters wide separates the 2 lanes with metal barriers. With 3 interchange, the first interchange connects the port of Kribi to the motorway through a linking road that begins at the south entrance to the port. This linking road connects 3 of the port's junctions to ensure fluid circulation in and around the port area. From this road section to the kilometric point 38 plus 500, the road covers a surface area of 33.5 meters comprising 2 lanes. Incorporated to the 2 lanes roadway are a central reservation with a total width of 9 meters, including 3 reserved lanes. For the development of the Kribi Industrial Zone, an overpass has been built on the kilometric point 6 plus 350. This recovery road that connects this overpass with the National Road number 7 has been rehabilitated. The motorway on both sides of the road has an emergency lane of 3 meters wide, as well as 2 beams of 0.75 meters each and 2 stripes that border the central reservation. A footbridge for pedestrian crossing has been constructed at the section of the kilometric point 22 plus 300 with a recovery road opened between the National Road number 7 and Grand Batanga village to facilitate movement. The motorway project crosses the overpass on the Lolabe River, where a 140-kilometer bridge has been built to ease crossing over the river. The Mbeka toll station, constructed on the motorway, is a technological innovation.
The toll gate of Mbeka on the Kribi Lolabe highway is an ultra-modern toll gate. If you are leaving the port to the town or to Edea, you have 6 ways. When you are leaving Edea to the port, you also have 6 ways. And it is very ultra-modern because you have automatic payment, you also have manual payment. And between the two, you have a card when you are just near the toll gate or the toll station. You give your card to the operator and he's going to remove exactly the amount of money that you have to pay. So this is a new toll gate for us in Cameroon and even in the Central Africa region.
The motorway's operating buildings are constructed to the right side of the toll stations and include technical rooms for monitoring and data collection.
This is a public-private partnership, public-private contract. So it's necessary for both partners to control, to be sure that what is going on the toll gate is the reality. Because the operator is not for free that is giving us the services. Because you need to pay each month, and the payment is according to what we receive on the toll gate as money. That's why even today at Mintp, you have a device there or a link between Mintp and what is going on the field. So at real time, they can check at the toll gate of Mbeka to see what is going on there. That can avoid corruption and that can avoid even misunderstanding.
The building also has offices for operating personnel, conference rooms, dormitories, and other amenities such as playgrounds and parking lots. The toll stations for now operate with an autonomous water and electricity system, but there are plans to connect it to the public water and electricity network. The road stretches to the western area and enters the town of Kribi. At the kilometric point 27 plus 366, another 60 meters long overpass is constructed on the highway to ease the transit of goods and persons into the town of Kribi. The road extends right up to the kilometric point 29 plus 780, where the second interchange intersects with the highway on the National Road number 17, Ebolowa Kribi, facilitating circulation as well. Here, a second toll station with offices, a dormitory, and a maintenance area is built on the site of this interchange on the National Road number 17. From here too, the road extends north through Lenzi village and crosses the Kienke River, where another concrete bridge of 100 meters long has been built to help people cross over the river. The highway also crosses the National Road number 22, Kribi Yaoundé, with a bridge used as a separating interchange. This first phase of the Kribi-Edeya Highway finally reaches completion at Bikondo village, where a half-steel interchange has been constructed. The Kribi linking road connects the National Road number 22, Kribi Yaoundé, and the National Road number 7, Kribi-Edeya. Through the two ramps, A and B, at the kilometric point 32 plus 500 interchange, traffic between the motorway and the Kribi linking road has been fluidified. The road finally crosses the National Road number 7 with a large roundabout which has a central reservation of 56 meters in diameter and a platform of 86.5 meters. The inauguration ceremony of the highway took place on July 29, 2022, on the site of the toll station. It was attended by top personalities and some members of the elite. Zan Wenche, the general manager of the enterprise Czech that is in charge of the exploitation and maintenance of the highway within the public-private partnership contract signed with China Harboring Engineering Company, thanked government, workers and suppliers for their contribution to the success of the project. Dieudonné Bondoma Yokono, the president of CAPA, the state representative in the public-private partnership contract, enlightened the public on various aspects of the contract. The document handing over the infrastructure to Czech for exploitation was signed by the three concerned. A musical interlude animated by Son of the Soil, Eko Roosevelt, ushered in the Minister of Public Works, who in his speech as representative of the head of state in the inaugural said the infrastructure falls under the presidential program on highway development.
We will facilitate the movement of vehicle and person from any part of our country to the Kribi deep sea port. You know, we were using some route from time to time we are not in a good state. Now we have a motorway. What we have to do is to maintain our motorway for the mobility of the people, for the mobility of the vehicle, for the mobility of the goods to move from one part to another part. It will facilitate the movement of persons and also the movement of everything you need, not only for Cameroon, but also for the sub-region. I did indicate that we have programmed to construct a bridge between Campo here in Cameroon and Bata in Equatorial Guinea. That will also constitute another achievement.
The symbolic ribbon was cut by the personalities in attendance. To illustrate the payment procedure, the members of government all visited the facilities of the infrastructure, making remarks and receiving explanations on how it functions. Without hesitation, they were the first to take a ride through the toll gate and to slot in money into the toll booths. The head of state, in his end-of-year message to the nation, in the portion of his speech on public works, made mention of this infrastructure, which he says is amongst the major projects for the year 2022.
In the public works sector, 860 kilometers of road and 460 linear meters of engineering structures were constructed or rehabilitated. These include the commissioning of the bridge over the Cross River between Cameroon and Nigeria, as well as the completion of the asphalting of the road section between Saint-Melema and Brazzaville, thus opening up our country to the markets of neighboring states. The asphalting of the Lena-Tibati-Ngat road section on National Highway number 15, with the advantage of increasing land links between the country's northern and southern regions. The construction of the Kribi Lolabe motorway and the Grand Zambi-Kribi road.
The second phase of the project will go from the Kribi highway to Edea, and as such improving access to the Kribi port. This will in turn facilitate transit between the ports of Kribi and Douala.